It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Got it. Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now, off the play action. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 25 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, now we're on. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's going to throw this one. Has a big strike to Addison. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Pat to 60. Pat to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is...
Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. No one's around him. He's got space. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Reichert on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Love from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Fight, number 7. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Down. Red, 38. 43 rail.
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go.
Motion man sent left.
Black, 95. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Set, hut. 40, hut, hut.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made, and not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do, and clearly on that one, they did.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Ready, ready.
Play action. Love. Cut down the field. Golden. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game. Looking to tack on the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
14,
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running it now out of the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18 ready, 18 ready. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Option design here. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
That's another Vikings first down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, check on both, check on both.
They'll go play action. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's another.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end the beneficiary.
He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tag! Gotta be lying! Ready?
Throws caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, ready!
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, check! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Ready, ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. That's Golden working the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Let's go! 50, green. 10 cycles. Smash. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Blue, 32. Cut.
Here's Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Packers first down.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. 60, drill, green. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in Football Dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Fight, 97.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Love now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incomplete on 1st and 2nd. Needs some better luck here. 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 1-score game in the 1st half. PAT effort coming up. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he's out a little short of the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
77. Cougar 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Unlock right. Unlock. Ready.
Running this one left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Hook 19, Lion. 7 Pirates, go.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 970 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Viking 18. 30.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him, actually, at noon season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
And put a receiver in motion left.
60 red. Cut.
Love from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short?
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Jump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's go now. Pause. Black 40.
They send a man in motion. Love now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, check, smash. Ten cycles. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love with it on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion.
38.
Play action. Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Got it. Ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
Dive play straight ahead. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. They call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and
6.
Ready. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 10 flat. Set cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. It's practice. 6. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Let's go now. Double 38.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Come on, set.
Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10. Love trying again. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cook it, like
Back to the well again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Here's the throw. Forced out to his right. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Black 40. Steel, black.
Love now, off the play action. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, and they keep possession.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long.
Down. Ready.
A give now from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And long.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Set. Hey, boom. 10 black. Smash. Smash. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
1st down, play action. The left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Top 19. Top 19. Ready.
Another carry for him. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hot 70.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 32. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 31 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10.
31. Packers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. First and 10 from the 32.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
On
first down, they'll run. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay,
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go. 19 target.
Now looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
5-yard
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
33-yard line.
Going back is the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Running left side by Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
19-yard line.
65, Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Go get him, go get him. Yep.
They're throwing it. They set up the screen. It's Addison. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Fight, 97.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. All set to go now from the 35.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Ready,
Out quickly, it's Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. An excellent Excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it. Ready.
Here's the handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's drawn up for him. You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper.
Let's go now. 53.
We're drawn up for it. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.